my name is Masta Victoria Ambarita with student number 1906100085. Uh, I'm a student from Atmajaya University. Uh, Now I will explain about the flower industry to fulfill my final project in English for a specific purpose. Um, I will start my presentation. I hope you enjoy it. We know that the industrial world is now its a heyday. In general, industry has many types, like primary industry, such as agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and others. There are also secondary industries, such as plant breeding, livestock raising, and others. There are also types of industry such as extractive industries, manufacturing, construction, services, cultures, and various other types of industries. Each type of industry certainly has different sectors according to their respective fields. Initially, the flower industry was a well-known and highly profitable industry, especially in European countries. But it is undeniable that during this pandemic, almost all types of industry were experiencing a drastic decline, including the flower industry. This caused many companies to suffer significant losses. Not only that, some companies have even been forced to close due to lack of buyers during this pandemic. In general, in the flower industry, there are several sectors in the supply of export-import industry, like agriculture, shipping, and marketing. On this occasion, I will explain more deeply about the agricultural sector. The company's responsibility towards flower farmers is to ensure that the flowers planted by farmers are of good quality, so as not to disappoint consumers. Especially if the interest has a high selling value in the market. This will certainly provide more benefits for farmers as well as for the company. But there are problems or constraints that might occur, like if the land used by farmers is less extensive. Therefore, anticipate problems that can be done by the company is by preparing the land so that the flowers can be planted optimally. Company assistance in providing good fertilizer to flower farmers can also be done so that the flowers produced are of better quality too. The consequence experienced by the Department of Agriculture, if it fails to carry out its duties, is that the profits they will get will also be less than if they do their job properly and appropriately. If from the start a lot of land has been prepared so that it can be produced and sell more flowers, then with that failure the flowers will be less and poor quality. Distributors will also be disappointed if the company doesn't do its job well. It's likely they will be looking for new, better company to work with them. I will give an example. Suppose that the demand for insurance is experiencing an increase from the usual days. Therefore, companies are required to produce more flowers than usual in order to meet consumer needs. However, because the farmers have less land area and cannot produce more flowers according to demand, this will be detrimental to the company. Distributors will look for other companies that can produce more flowers. Uh, it is the same if the flowers produced by farmers are of poor quality due to insufficient fertilizer and maintenance. The quality of the flowers will not be good and will make consumers disappointed. Therefore, assistance is needed from the agriculture department within the company to help buy fertilizer so that the flower produced are of good quality. Um, Another example is we can see during this pandemic. I will present a video about the flower industries during this time of the pandemic.
I think every single florist has a very strong emotional connection to flowers. So it's sad not to be around them.
I keep calling it the Wild West of the floral industry right now because we never know where the next sale might be coming from.
Literally the whole industry, I would say, kind of started to shut down overnight and just got, worse and worse every day.
Boy, when it happened fast.
The normal distribution chains have completely broken down.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars just in the garbage. The auction alone in Holland has been operating for hundreds of years, and football fields worth of flowers just being burned and destroyed.
We were just entering our busy season. Our crops were just coming in. So it went from all out to bang, nothing.
We have Mother's Day coming up, and that is a big deal in the flower space. So we call it the summer slump in flowers. And what that means is our revenue goes down by 30 to 50% usually. We need May to tide us over for 4 more months until sales come back up.
Farms are going out of business overnight. Farms that I've personally dealt with for 25 years, just calling up, folding up, gone.
I miss the flowers so much. I mean, this is when we're supposed to be getting all the amazing local product. Our industry is very event-based, and in those events we have very highly skilled freelancers. The artistry that these women for the most part have is extraordinary, and they go from being fully booked for the next several months to having no work in front of them.
It's unknown, and that's the biggest problem is the unknown of how long this is going to take.
If we go through the entire spring without having spring flowers, it's just a crazy thought. I mean, we wait all year for spring flowers.
This is a worldwide problem we're experiencing this pandemic, and so we need to join forces in a global way to support each other.
So we've been taking buckets of flowers to our local nursing homes, knocking on the door and leaving them at the door for them to bring in. We're hoping that at least some of those flowers will make their days a little bit brighter.
People were just donating, $200 just to have flowers in their house, and I was giving them $500 worth of flowers.
We are selling gift certificates now. We're doing 100% profit to employees.
There is an incredible need for flowers. People really seem to want to have some sort of a bright light in their lives at this point in their homes.
We've managed to suffer through 2 world wars, a Great Depression, and now we have this. So
After watch that video, The flower industry companies are devastated by this pandemic. This has caused many farmers to catch the virus so that they cannot do their job of planting flowers. In addition, flower sales have also decreased due to reduced consumer during this pandemic. Consumers are afraid to buy flowers because sales are made hand to hand. Therefore, consumers are afraid that buying flowers will increase the risk of contracting this coronavirus. From these problems, the role of the agriculture department in the company is to try and control so that farmers remain they in a healthy condition so that they can continue to work. Mm, that's all my presentation. I have also give this presentation material to my friends, namely is Francisca Saveria Cabrinelli, so that she can provide comments or questions. Now I will answer the question and answer sessions. Hello Inli,
Hello Tata.
are you already watch my video presentations?
Yes, of course.
Do you have any questions from my video presentation?
Yes, I want to ask.
So,
Okay,
what question?
okay, number one. You said that the possible consequence if the agriculture department did not do a good job, it would lose customer. If that were the case, what would you like to attract another customer, or how would you go about getting our customer back?
Okay, I will try to answer your questions. Uh, I will promote the business again. For example, by selling a new flower that are rarely sold by other companies. I can also give a cheaper price if the consumer distributor buys a good quantity. Is that clear, Inli?
Okay, Tata, it's clear.
Um, do you have any questions again?
Yes, I am F question.
Okay, so what your questions?
Okay, number two. If the farmers experience crop failure, will the company give sanction?
Um, yes, the company will cut the salaries of farmers from normal. For example, a farmers only produce 50% of the amount of interest that is usually uh, harvested. The company will also cut his wage by 50%. Is that clear, Inli?
Clear, Tata.
Okay. Thanks for your join my question sessions, Inli, and thank you for everyone who watched this video. I'm sorry if I make many mistakes on this video. I hope this video can be useful for many people. Goodbye.
See you.
See you.